Well, today I decided to ride out to Wasaga Beach and other small communities, and I came across where I was introduced to Paul Vaccari, who has quite an interesting story. Now, Paul Vaccari owns Mr. Norm's nephew's ice cream shop at Wasaga Beach. You want to take a look at the storefront? Show them the storefront. So it's a low key storefront, and I wasn't expecting the selection of ice cream I found. And I tried one ice cream that was the Ferrero Rocher ice cream. That was absolutely astounding. It's fantastic.
One of the top flavors. Yeah.
Yeah. So Paul Vaccari has an interesting story, and I just had a short chat with him, and I wanted to share his story with you guys. Paul, tell me how it is that you've come to be the proprietor of this business.
Well, 5 years ago, just on the cusp of the pandemic, my wife and I wanted to kind of slow down, and being business people, we knew, and have a cottage up here in Wasaga, knew of Mr. Norm's and knew that it was for sale. So we looked into it, and in the fall of 2019 made a deal to purchase the place from the original family, the original owner, and he was of retirement age, so he was sort of winding down, and either I think he was going to close it down or find somebody to take over. And at that time we'd been here 40 years. Now we've been here 46 years.
Wow.
Or 45 and a half years. This is the 46th summer. And I just kind of grabbed what was handed to me, realizing what you sort of just realized. There's a special thing here. And the minute I realized it, being the entrepreneur that I am, seized that opportunity and started to grow the business back, because the original owner was getting old, didn't have the social medias, didn't have any of that. So we breathed the new life back into the business, and people are absolutely loving it.
It's a chilly day, and I'm surprised how many people are lined up and how many people have been coming and going
all day long.
And it's a chilly day, so I would imagine you do quite well here.
It takes till about 1 o'clock on a warm Saturday, Sunday, and we're lined up usually till 11 at night. So.
Wow, I'm not surprised. That's very impressive. Now, did you know anything about ice cream before you bought the business? Other than eating it?
Yeah, not on the retail side. My family had been in the ice cream business a couple times, but not in this manner. So okay. I think that guys like us can take whatever it is and know what to do with it. So realizing we had some special product and the way we make our combinations and all the selections that are available to people, we ran with it and added some new ones that excited the existing customer base and also brought in new customers.
So the art of the actual recipes, how did you develop those skills? What did you do to research?
Well, those were created back by Norm, not the nephew, so the original Norm, who started this in 1980. And he lived actually right across the street there in that White House. And when he retired from whatever he did in life, he didn't want to just sit and do nothing. He bought this building and started a little ice cream and candy shop. And him and his wife developed sort of this idea. And what we do is we take a hand-cut block of vanilla ice cream or frozen yogurt. And in these days, we have also a vegan option. They're all vanilla. They're all the same size. And the idea of coming here is to make your own custom-made flavor, by way of those boards that I'm sure you'll take some pictures of.
I did already.
Of a million ingredients, everything from every fruit you could imagine, from Ferrero Rocher to Lindor to Oreos, Fudgios, Biscoff cookies. We're always playing around. We're trying to add, actually this weekend, papaya.
Oh, that'll be interesting.
Didn't come in Friday, so we don't have it yet, but it'll be here. And people can make their own combination. And we grind those up into the ice cream or yogurt block, and it comes out like a soft serve twist cone.
Well, I'm actually a connoisseur of ice cream, so if you ever need a taste tester, let me know.
You have an open invitation to what I call the ice cream lab at any time. We have several restaurants and other businesses that sell our product on their menus, and I said, hey, we can make the beauty of it. We can make anything you want. So if there's
in town,
Catch 22 over there, a couple places in Collingwood. We make a cake for their dessert menu.
Now, is this something new that you brought to the business?
We expanded on the original idea for sure.
Right. Okay.
So they were making ice cream pies. We decided, well, if you can make a pie, why can't you make a cake? So we mold in ice. It's all ice cream, almost like a Baskin and Robbins cake. But the beauty of ours is you can make it in any flavor you want.
Wow.
And there's not many places where you can do that. And then we can make it also in yogurt, frozen yogurt, or the vegan option, where I'm pretty sure there's nowhere you can get that in the world. So,
You know, I was also taken aback a bit by the fact that you have an app.
yep,
You have a smartphone app.
yep.
So you don't usually see that in a small ice cream shop.
No, we have a loyalty app where people can sign up. It's all in the App Store and Google Play, and get you, just like any sort of PC Optimum, whatever, points for every purchase you make. There's a yearly anniversary birthday gifts that we push forward to you, and you can come and redeem that. And it's also a virtual gift card. So it's much like Starbucks. If a mom wanted to load their kid's app with $100 for the season for Mr. Norm, she would put it on the card, and then they just use their phone to pay for the ice cream this summer.
Oh, I love that.
Don't have to bother them for $5 when they leave the house.
Exactly.
Right? Like we used to.
Now, you mentioned you're, I guess, a serial entrepreneur?
Yes, I am.
Do you want to tell us a little bit about your other activities, what you've done before?
Up until this point, we've run office coffee businesses, so things like where we provide the machines and the systems and the water systems and the coffee systems to offices in Toronto and the GTA and construction companies, car dealerships. When you walk in and grab a coffee, that might be our equipment, and we offer that, and we also have we were into vending machines for several years. We had the contract for Pearson Airport for over 20 years.
Wow.
Doing all the vending machines there. And then that turned into a supply business. While we were at the airport, we decided to mention to our customers we could get anything they wanted. And we started bringing paper towel, toilet paper, chemicals, cleaners, cleansers for the airlines, the airports. And that took off from there.
So just by being sensitive to the needs of your clients,
of their existing clients,
you were able to expand your business. No wonder, and you're doing the same thing here, from what I'm seeing.
Yeah, we've had up to 3 locations running in one summer. We've had a location at Beach Area 1 for the last 4 years. We're not doing it this year, and I understand you guys took a ride down there.
And everything's under construction.
We're in the middle of a construction/transition phase here in Wasaga to create Wasaga 2.0. So we stepped away from the beach because of the uncertainty of what may happen this summer, but we'll be back there in some capacity as soon as it's up and ready to go.
And I'm included in the impatient list, right?
You'll give me the first franchise. How's that?
Oh, there you go.
Sounds good.
You go. You mentioned something about when you bought this place, you also decided to move up here.
Correct, yeah.
Tell us a little bit about that.
Well, because we had a cottage here, and it's just that, so we couldn't live in that all year. We knew the area, and we were happy with the area, so we bought a house in Collingwood, and my wife and I moved up, and it was a big, moving away from children and families and grandkids, but we still retained our house in Toronto until last year. We decided, there's no way we can go back. Once you live here, it's very tough to, the swear words I utter when I go down to the city and drive around, don't know how I did it before we moved here. So,
and you're lucky you sold it last year. You did well rather than wait for this year.
We had some luck with timing. There's no doubt about it.
Well, Paul, thank you so much. It's been a pleasure meeting you.
No problem.
And
thank you for coming up.
Yeah, you guys have to try his ice cream. All right, it is even on a cold day, it's absolutely delicious. I could just imagine on a hot day what it would feel like.
It feels fantastic. So make sure you tell everybody, where we are at Mr. Norm's Nephew at 1004 Mosley Street in Wasaga Beach, and I'm sure you'll add all the photos of the flavors, and
I will.
You just need to Google us. It's all there.
But thank you. Thank you.
Awesome.